horse never runs so fast as when he has other horses to catch up and outpace. That's what Ovid said 2,000 years ago, and American Pharoah just proved him right. We've depended on horses for thousands of years for more than just a heart-pounding race. Learning about these excellent equines is more than just horseplay. Here we go. Horses are pretty historical. Cave art gives us the first documentation of horses, which were likely domesticated in Eurasia some 10,000 years ago. They appear in mythology from China to Greece and have been relied on for travel, farming, and other purposes by many cultures for thousands of years. Horses have also been involved in almost every documented war. Horses are emotional creatures. Horses are capable of expressing their emotions through their facial expressions, ears, and nostrils. They're also highly perceptive to human emotions and tend to mirror them. Thus, if you're in a good mood, your horse will most likely be amiable and easier to handle. Horses have huge eyes. Horses have the largest eyes of any mammal that lives on land. They're capable of moving them independently, and because their eyes are on the sides of their head, they have nearly 360-degree vision. However, they have two blind spots, one directly in front of them and one directly behind. Their hooves are sensitive. A horse's hooves are exceptionally complex and sensitive. When the horse puts pressure on its hoof, the blood shoots up its legs into the veins, thus acting like a pump. In addition, the hooves are just like human nails. Their hooves have to be clipped over time in order to keep them from causing the horse any pain or discomfort. Horses eat a lot. Horses eat different amounts depending on their size, but they're all good at putting it away. Like humans, horses will eat not only to meet daily needs, but because food tastes good. So, they keep on eating. Some estimates say that a horse that weighs 1,200 pounds can eat 7 times its weight in a year. There's a history to the hand. A hand unit is 4 inches, and yes, it was originally based on the male human hand. The measurement began in ancient Egypt and was standardized by King Henry VIII in 1541 as a simple way to measure horses. The hand unit is the length of either a clenched fist or the breadth of the hand, although there's some debate over whether or not a thumb should be included. Because most of the time a human hand isn't exactly 4 inches by any of those measures, we now have tape measures specially designed to measure horse height and weight in both hands and centimeters. Most horses are domestic. However, there are feral horses out there whose ancestors were tamed animals. For example, North American Mustangs are the descendants of Iberian horses brought over by Spanish explorers more than 400 years ago. The Przewalski's horse is the only remaining truly wild horse. The breed has never been tamed, and before its population dwindled, it used to exist between Eastern Europe and Asia. It is currently on the list of critically endangered animals, as there are only 1,500 left in zoos and breeding facilities. Australia used to be horseless. The first horses arrived in Australia in 1788 when a British fleet brought them to Sydney. No indigenous horse remains or fossils have ever been found in Australia. A baby horse is called a foal. What's the difference between a filly, colt, and foal? It all depends on gender and age. Generally, a foal is a baby horse. After it's weaned from its dam, it's called a weanling. But horses remain fillies or colts until they're 2 years of age. Horses can work as teams. Horses are social beings who take care of each other. For example, it's unlikely you'll ever see all the horses in a single herd lying down at the same time. At least one horse will stand as a lookout in order to alert the others of any possible danger. This also shows an aspect of their undoubted intelligence, as well as an instinctive survival impulse that predates their domestication and goes back to their days in the wild. That concludes our video on 10 amazing facts about horses. Let us know which one of these you found the most amazing. And if you liked the video, then please click the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you'll be the first to know when we release a new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.